There is something about pulling back a heavy bolt that just feels right, and this Wellfire VSR-10 definitely leans into that satisfying mechanical experience. Right out of the box, this thing hits hard. We are talking about 510 feet per second, which is honestly a lot of power for a spring-piston rifle at this price point. It is not just about the velocity, though. The build quality is surprisingly solid for a piece that sits in the mid-range category. You get a full metal barrel and frame, which gives it a nice, hefty 7.5-pound weight. It feels substantial in the hands, not like some cheap plastic toy that is going to rattle apart after a few skirmishes. Now here is the thing about that power. Because it is a spring piston system, you are going to be doing a fair bit of work with every shot. The bolt pull is firm, and you will definitely feel it in your shoulder after a long day of playing. It is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is something to keep in mind if you're used to lighter, gas-powered setups. The urban combat design is pretty sleek, keeping the profile relatively compact at 38 inches. It is easy to maneuver through tighter spaces, which is a nice change of pace from those massive, unwieldy long-range rifles that feel like you are carrying a telephone pole through the woods. The package comes with a 39x40 scope and a bipod, which is a decent inclusion. The scope is functional enough for getting your bearings, though if you're planning on doing some serious long-distance work, you might eventually want to swap it out for something with a bit more clarity. The bipod is a welcome addition for those moments when you need to hold a position and wait for the perfect shot. It is sturdy enough to keep the rifle steady, though it does add a little bit of bulk to the front end. What stands out, though, is the hop-up. It is adjustable, which is absolutely essential for a rifle pushing this much power. You can really dial in your flight path to account for different BB weights, which is where you will find the real accuracy. Speaking of ammo, the magazine holds 30 rounds. It is a standard capacity for this platform, but you will want to keep a few spares in your pocket because you will burn through those rounds faster than you think. If there is a downside, it is the bolt handle. While the metal construction is great, the action can feel a little stiff until you break it in properly. It is not a deal-breaker, but it is a reminder that this is a budget-friendly entry into the sniper world. You are getting a lot of performance for the cost, but you are also getting a platform that rewards a bit of patience and maintenance. It is a solid, no-nonsense rifle that does exactly what it says on the box. If you're looking to get into the role of a marksman without dropping a small fortune, this thing is a pretty compelling way to start. It is not perfect, but for the price, it is hard to argue with the results.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.